everyone loves pizza, but depending on the country you're in, the pizza varies drastically in the price and quality you can get. So today, from New York to Italy to all around the world, we'll be ranking the cheapest versus most expensive to the best and worst pizza I've had in 5 years of traveling. Hello everyone, and welcome to our first destination of Italy. Now, Napoli, the city that I'm in right now, everyone knows is one of the best pizza cities in the world. I mean, pizza places are literally lining the streets, and there's even a frickin' board of people implementing rules across the world of how true pizza should be made. But what most people don't know is that the pizza is also some of the cheapest in the world. Oh my gosh, just take a look at this line of people. Okay, this is officially the coolest place I have ever been to. Pizzeria or restaurant, like this is the coolest spot. Everybody's screaming, there's a massive oven in back of people just pumping pizzas in and out. Pizzas are just coming over my head like this. Ciao, margarita. Margarita. Yes. Grazie. Ciao. Oh my gosh. Those guys back there, they are artists. So judging from the price and the taste, yeah, I'd eat that every day. Now, although Italy might have invented pizza, probably the most argued subject around the dish is in one of the most innovative food cities in the world, of New York City. New York City is possibly the best city in the world to eat on the cheap. And no cheap meal is more iconic in New York City than the dollar slice.
Ready to eat some dollar pizza?
Can I just get a dollar slice?
Dollar pizza?
Yeah.
It all depends on the pie and what hour you go. Because sometimes you can get the old pie that's been there for hours, or you get the fresh pie and it looks that good. Not much sauce on this pizza. There's not too much cheese either. This place, it tastes like your high school cafeteria pizza.
So, although dollar pizza was slightly on the side of your school cafeteria, New York City is also home to one of the most unique but best tasting pizzas I've ever had. Never did I think I would be muttering the words, "Let's go get pizza" at breakfast time. Thanks so much. Okay, so this is the breakfast pizza from Uncle Paul's Pizza. This thing is just packed with bacon, ham, sausage, eggs, and of course that nice bready crust. This just like fills your mouth with like breakfast joy. Like, of course you have the meat, of course you have the cheese, but take a look at that egg and crust. The way that egg and crust go together, it's something that cannot be found in another piece of pizza. I have no idea why I haven't been starting my days off with breakfast pizza more. This thing was absolutely just delicious. It embodied everything that should be in breakfast. Now, in my hometown of Chicago, people do pizza a little bit differently. Today I'm on a food marathon for probably the most iconic, the most famous food out of Chicago, the deep dish pizza. Hi, how are you, man? What's the deep dish slice that you have, man?
The special, it has sausage, onion, mushroom, green pepper.
Okay, I'll go with that. Oh my gosh, my mouth is just like, it's absolutely watering for this pizza. Like, just look at that cheese and sauce and bread. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, like, take a look at where the cheese starts. Like, the cheese starts there, and it goes all the way up to the top where the sauce is. Now, okay, some say Chicago pizza is a little different, and I get it. It's a little bit plumper, cheesier, but all the ingredients are basically the same. And although I wouldn't eat it every day, it's good quality. But the pizza next has gotta be the most unique set of ingredients I've ever seen on a pizza. This is something that it just cannot be talked about. It needs to be eaten. So let's get started with the Indian pizza tour.
You need to try chicken tandoori one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Also, chicken tikka masala. You tried before?
I've never tried before. How did you guys get into making like pizza that's like with Indian like flavor attached to it?
Boss idea.
Okay guys, I'm so excited to present to you the curry slice. The curry slice is basically a cheese pizza on the bottom with chicken curry and curry sauce drizzled all on top. Now, a lot of people say New York slices are tough to pick up, but this one, It has a bit of weight to it. Whoa, okay, I actually like this thing. Have like the regular pizza and like the cheese underneath, of course, but then you have like the curry chicken here. You have like the intenseness from the meat. You have the sauce on top. You have the peppers. Like this thing is just jamming with flavor. Okay, so Indian pizza was surprising. Definitely not something that I like to eat daily, but the flavor was honestly something special, which made me start to feel invigorated. I felt like I was discovering a whole new world for pizza possibilities, which, funny enough, brought me all the way to Singapore to try a vending machine pizza. Welcome to Singapore. I gotta say, Singapore most definitely has a lot of the best vending machines in the world. Get ready to have your mind blown on these vending machines. Welcome everyone to the ATM Pizza 24-hour machine. Oh, this is so freaking cool. Pizza from a vending machine. Words cannot describe right now what my reaction is to this. And honestly, it looks pretty decent. Like the back has a nice little, you know, browning there. The cheese, there's a lot of cheese on there. Oh my gosh. And it's hot. So let's see the taste. I mean, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm a bit of a pizza snob. So with that in mind, let's talk about this pizza. Obviously the crust wasn't made in an oven. This is a, you know, warm-up pizza basically. However, the fact that they've kept all the ingredients like a 4 out of 10 freshness and somehow made the crust actually crust, I'm quite impressed. Okay, so although the vending machine pizza was probably the coolest way I've ever seen a pizza made, it was just, and I mean just, passable as cafeteria pizza. But it showed me that I could find pizza in a literal hopeless place, which led me very surprisingly to the cheapest pizza in the world in Muscat, Oman. Excuse me, do you guys speak English? Can you speak English or? Yes. Okay. I'm looking for an Omani restaurant around here.
Oman, the same photo?
Sorry?
The same photo, Omani?
No, food. So at first I just wanted to discover the food of Oman, but it happened to be that a bunch of the restaurants were closed the day that I was there. So after wandering mindlessly around, it brought me to this market, where at first this guy told me he wanted to turn me into a real Omani for a day, but then led to him telling me where to find the cheapest pizza. Oh my god, I actually found pizza for under what the equivalent is of like 78 US cents. What? They have mutton pizza, vegetable pizza, sausage pizza, chicken pizza. Oh man, I think Oman is my dream country. I have the mutton pizza. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Pizza Bobby equals absolute love. Now, biting into the first slice of this pizza, I noticed almost a different style way to make pizza here. On that pizza, there's a tremendous amount of meat, but just a little bit of cheese, which is going completely against the traditional way of making pizza, which is traditionally just sauce, cheese, and a little bit of meat. So although being the world's cheapest pizza, the taste was actually absolutely delicious, making it certainly better than cafeteria quality, but I would say in the middle of Indian pizza and deep dish pizza. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the big boy. Welcome to undoubtedly the food capital of the world of Paris. Okay, now when most people think about most expensive pizza, they think of things like gold. And although I think gold pizza is somewhat cool, it just doesn't really have anything to do with the pizza itself. But here in Paris, there's a pizza that's not only expensive, but also justifiably expensive because it uses the highest quality ingredients you can use while making a pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the most expensive pizza with high quality ingredients in the world. In front of us here, we have a delicious looking truffle pizza, which is basically a super rare, high quality mushroom. And although being incredibly rare, it's not the hype that makes these things expensive. It's entirely the flavor. And the flavor is pretty difficult to describe, but think about like eating a mushroom, and when you eat this mushroom, it's like 1,000 times stronger. So words cannot describe how excited I am to eat this pizza. Okay, never did I think I would feel so strongly about this pie. So of course there's the truffle on top of the cheese there, but underneath the cheese, that's where a lot of the magic also happens. See, there's not only more truffles under the cheese, but there's also a cream base. So you have cream and cheese and an ingredient of a truffle that is one of the most explosive ingredients you'll ever have. In short, you have absolute perfection. Okay, now the final rating. So of course the worst pizza overall unfortunately goes to the very cool way of making the pizza of a vending machine. But here's where it gets interesting. If I could afford it, slash if it was more maybe reasonable for a pizza like this, I would eat this every day. But if we're talking the world's greatest pizza in terms of value, but also taste, I mean, I gotta go with the $4.60 pizza from Napoli. But anyway guys, if you like pizza, smash that like button. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.